Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simp, and All Subject channel. So listen. Learn how to pray, man. Learn how to pray, affirm your prayers, and then manifest your prayers. Learn how to announce what you want to take place in your life, because I'm going to tell you why. Because people don't care, especially if you're a man. People don't care. All they want you to do is what they want you to do. So this is why you just keep things. Now I see like being real in today's world is of no benefit. It's not, because that just makes people talk about you more. That just makes people insult you more. I would say keep doing it, but keep your issues to yourself. Get them out in prayer, because these people don't care. They don't care, I'm telling you. All they look at is if you choose not to help them, you're a bad person. But a lot of these same people that take that attitude, they didn't help you. I guarantee you, they didn't help you. So, people, man, it's like, I take it as a grain of salt. Like, they come and go. They use you. We're going to talk about that. Y'all know it's Tuesday. We finna get it in. They use you. And then when they don't need you no more, you gone. So what's the point? Man, shouldn't nobody under the sound of my voice not be right with the Most High? For these people, are you serious? I told the dude in the comments, go look at my comments. He gonna say the Bible is outdated when it comes to family. He, she, whoever. I said, you out of line. These people is out of line. That's why you know the world is gonna end for real this time. Oh, they say, well, they've been saying that for years. Nah, man. The way these people is, they be disrespecting the Most High right to his face. Right to his face. Like, you gonna say the Bible is outdated when it come to family? But, okay, so then what's wrong with family then? If the Bible is outdated, which people ain't practicing what the Bible laid out in regards to family and relationships, that's the problem. But this person gonna say it's outdated. And what it is simps want to love hoes. Simps want to love hoes. I'm gonna talk about that in this short. So they willing to settle. They want to love women that nobody should be with. Women that shouldn't even be in no relationship. They want to love them. So they say, like he said, oh, the family, the Bible, what the Bible said about the family is outdated. But this what's weird about these dudes. That's why I'm telling you, man, I'm cool on nearly all these people, man. Dude told me, right, maybe a month, two ago, he trying to tell me to be monogamous. I said, you watch porn? Yeah. I said, why you watching porn? You monogamous. You don't need that. You promote monogamy, you shouldn't be watching. Men that promote monogamy shouldn't be looking at none of these women out here, and they shouldn't be watching porn. That's why people got a problem with me, because I be calling them up on their mess, man, and they can't find no mess to call me up on. They can't, because all they could do, if they try to call me up on something, they're going to have to reach for Satanism or some worldly thing. They can't call me up on nothing biblical. They can't. So they have to call me up on man-made stuff, which don't work, don't apply. So I said, man, I'm not discussing nothing pertaining. Only time I'm going to talk about relationships is to help y'all. Please understand what I'm about to say. Do not let these women get in your head. They're a waste of time. And even if you get one that's not, take it slow. Don't move in. Don't move her in. Don't marry them. Give them the space. Women is the ones that really supposed to be monogamous. Their bodies is even set up to be that way, and their minds. The Most High created their body and their mind for monogamy. And y'all trying to marry women that's not monogamous. They want you to be monogamous, but they not going to be. They're going to be looking at other men, flirting with other men, all this stuff. And this is why I'm telling you, man. Even the people who act like they understand, you can't trust them either. Just deal with your own stuff. Now, if I'm on here and I'm talking about, you would be talking to these people on the phone just mysteriously hang up every day, really? Just stop talking to them people. And do what they do, hang up. Because it's like we all got problems, but most people only want you to hear about theirs and help them with theirs. They ain't gonna help you with your... And then I be listening to some people. I'm like, dude, you quit acting like a baby. That ain't ish. You complaining about that? That's the worst thing you dealing with all the stuff people dealing with? Man, some of these people just weak. They like full-grown kids. People be having real life problems, man. And then you always got that one or two people that's depressed over nothing. You ain't even got no problem. You making problems for yourself. I don't feel sorry for people like that. I used to. But once I figure out that that's what you doing, y'all gotta excuse me, man. I'm looking kind of rough as usual. But I'm about to get it right maybe this week. Next week. It's coming. But it's pointless discussing your issues outside of prayer. These are the most selfish people of all time. All time. Like me going back through my years, these people today are selfish. They won't care if you a business person. As long as you catering to them, they not going to pay none of your bills and they'll waste all of your time. And then when you don't let them, you're a bad person. Miss me with these people, man. I'm rolling with the ones that roll with me. I'm rolling with the level-headed, the no matrix people. All the rest, you're not finna pull me back in the matrix. I'm gonna see you for what you are. I'm gonna see you for what, and then people be acting like they know more than you because they dealt with this aspect and you dealt with that one. If it's the same category, it's the same category. That don't mean you know more than somebody because, like, dudes be like, because they've been out here in the field, that somehow they the only ones that know about what goes down in a relationship, but they ain't never even really had to just deal one-on-one with no woman. Or, and some of them, their kids ain't, their kids is other places. Then you got the ones who, they don't understand, like, when you in corrections, when you in certain jobs, you gonna see and know about a lot. A lot of what I say is stuff I learned from just like coworkers through the years, knowing about their situations. How a guy I knew, he was a cool guy, man. He, like, once he was it was crazy because once he started bouncing back, he was finna get married again. His wife, man, just dragged him through the mud, cheating on him, took his car, he catching the bus to work, 0 below. I'm pulling up on the bus stop like, man, you wanna ride, man? Nah, man, I'm good. He wanted to, I believe when from talking to him, he wanted to just let it hit him full steam. He took it like a man, but he got worn down by this stuff. It messed up his heart. And so I can't say some stuff when certain stuff came along and certain stuff got forced on people. That just made it even worse. And he passed away. He passed away. But he got broke down. See, these dudes, people talk about dudes who cheat. I know what they doing. They coping. They coping. Like that's the way they cope with it. And some of them just getting their revenge on how she be acting. But that's weak though. Like to me, cheating is always the weak way out for a man. Because now you gotta lie, now you gotta hide. That's what kids do. Kids play hide and seek. Hide and seek ass nigga, excuse my language. That's a lot of these dudes. Not me though. I said, man, I said a long time ago that was weak and I'm not gonna do it. But it didn't matter because my marriage failed miserably. A man who never cheated failed. And people, talking to people, man, when I was sharing what was going on, it's like people was making good points. It goes back to a lot of the decisions that I made within the relationship that I should have never made. I should have always made her contribute money because she got to the point where even no matter how hard times got, she didn't want to help. Like she didn't want to work from home. She didn't want to build up. She was on social media. She didn't want to build that up. While blaming me. You should have did this, you should have did that. What you should have did? I know, you should have helped. That's what you should have did. But y'all gonna see my content is getting ready to switch up a little bit. Like I'm gonna always talk about this relationship stuff, but I'm gonna talk about it. Man, why is this thing twisted up? From a different perspective. I'm gonna talk about it from a different perspective, and after a while, y'all just gonna have to do content by request, because sometimes I know this is like practically the main issue that guys is dealing with. And then like guys, like how it be like when these women get called out, right? Like they'll be reading your stuff on Facebook, they'll be watching your videos in secret. And so when they get called out, what they do is they'll try to get in these guys' heads against you. But this is what you do. Don't talk to them or those guys. F them. You got to take the attitude. If somebody that you claim to love don't like me, then that means that me and you, I'm going to be looking at you different. That just comes with the territory, right? I'm going to be looking at you different. I ain't going to want to kick it with you. For what? Why should I hang with you? You going to be, every time you around me, you going to be having to hide and pretend like we ain't cool like that. It's just better off just not even like dealing with people like that. And a lot of y'all remember we got shamed the devil. A lot of y'all done experienced this, where one of your friends or one of your relatives, when you start getting red pilled, you start seeing the truth. And this was crazy about these women. If it don't apply to you, why are you trying to take up for the next woman? That make me not like you. I hate when people do that, man. And I'm gonna tell you why, because that's what she used to do. And then it turned out that it was her. Like she'll be taking up for everybody, for Giselle, all these wayward women, just taking up for them, listening to Sheba 7, And it turns out Sheba 7, I guarantee you, Sheba 7 had some influence in how all of this went down. Guarantee you. But it's always going to be a simple. I could just look at some of these dudes. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm getting to the point, I'm getting so far in this where I could just look at dudes sometimes and I don't even know them. And I could tell they're a simp just by how they look, their mannerisms. I'm telling you, dude. That's why these guys be coming for me in the comments. Because they simps. This the no simping. Some of them know it. They know it, so this the no simping channel. But learn how to pray. Learn how to make your request. Acknowledge the Most High. And I'm sorry about that. I didn't acknowledge you when I woke up. Praises, all praises be to the Most High only. No people. No praises for people. But you acknowledge him. You go before his presence forgiven. Like, I got a forgiving attitude towards everybody. Like, I what some people do sometimes, I remember it, but I'm not going to hold no ill feelings towards them. I'm just going to deal with them as such. You can't try to be everybody's friend. You can't try to make everybody a brother. Some people just, you know. But because you never, with these people, I'm going to tell you something. You never know when they're going to turn against you. And because you never know it, as long as you don't give them too much credit, you'll be fine. You'll be like, okay, well. And you'll just keep moving. Right now, I'm focused on my business endeavors, stuff I want to accomplish in life, stuff like that. And it's like we're going to talk about money today too, like how when you don't have the money you need to do what you need to do, it's like it's almost like being trapped in a room with your enemies. Money, that's why the Bible said that money answers all things. You're going to be trapped in a room with your enemy. You ain't going to be able to move. You'll be around people that don't like you, don't even respect you, that don't appreciate nothing that you do or bring. And then you can't leave because your money ain't right. Get your money right. If you got to work all night, I'm to the point where it don't matter. I'll work all night. I'll work all night to accomplish my goals. And I'm just going to make sure I'm right with the Most High, enduring to the end, so I can go be with him. Like far as this ain't where it's at. The earth is evil, man. And these people in it mostly is evil. The good people, you rarely gonna cross paths with them. And if you do, the devil gonna try to get in their heads and get them out the way too. So, this how the devil work, y'all. The devil ranks her enemies. And so if you a high-ranking enemy of the devil, then the devil gonna attack the people around you even more. You know? I'm telling you. The people you think the devil got the biggest problem with, they ain't no problem. They sweet. Sweet. Finger licking good for the devil. It's the people like me that the devil follows around. I can't even work a job in peace. Soon as it's a person not right with the Most High, zoop, right through 'em. So Learn how to pray though. I'm finna be spending way more time in prayer. Like when I wake up, prayer, boom. Then I'm gonna spend all day, every chance I get, affirming the things I prayed for. And then I'm gonna manifest those same things. I'm gonna manifest those same things. So instead of confiding in you, say, well, I'll get stuff off my chest. I do too. But guess what? We're gonna have to change the way we do it. I'm gonna have to start. If you like me and you don't believe in holding stuff in, then you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to rearrange your prayer closet, buddy. You might have to go to the lake and look stupid and just be crying out. Or somewhere you gonna have to like I'm done with confiding with people. People finna think I'm harsh. Because this how I'm gonna be. Like if you had a chance to help me in the past and you didn't, I'm not gonna concern myself with you. A lot of when I was going through that thing in Texas, a lot of them people was not helping me. Like, and they wasn't, if they were, like it was only 3 main people that was helping me strong. That was my father and her parents. Everybody else was picking and choosing, barely doing anything. Everybody else maybe did this here once. Now when they ordeals come, they want you to drop everything. I'm not dropping everything. And another thing I'm finna do, if you be acting all down and I know you ain't got no real problem, I'm not catering to you. Deal with it. Man up. Now, if your problems is strong and I can relate to them, then I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna encourage you. But if you got little weak stuff that you making a problem, or it's not even nothing major, I'm gonna change the subject on you. Watch. Mercilessly. Mercilessly. No mercy. I'm gonna change the subject on you. Don't expect people to feel sorry for you. That's gonna make it worse. Just fight your situation, defeat your situation, and move on with your life. When you have issue with people, just accept it and move on. Just stop going back and forth with them people on your job you know don't like you anyways. If you a real smart person, people ain't gonna like you. They like docile people. They like fake, phony, external people. People who dress nice on the outside, but on the inside, they just dead. They ain't got nothing going. Them the people like. And you can improve your life just by understanding people, just by escaping that matrix. Buy the book when it come out. Yeah, I ain't started it yet, man. I'm waiting on some things. I gotta make sure these things done pass before I start that. Wouldn't want people who didn't believe in me to benefit, because I know it's gonna be a bestseller. I know it is. And because these people so superficial, I'm gonna have to kind of upgrade my appearance, you know. But you can improve your life by understanding people. By understanding that bully is really the weakest person. Everything a bully does is to prove themselves. That woman that's talking crazy to you is really somebody that never resolved their childhood trauma. never resolve being excluded. See, everybody can't handle being excluded. If you marry a woman that's been excluded, be careful. I'm telling you. Because you going to end up having to exclude her too, because 9 times out of 10, she never got over that. The you can't go, that stuff. The being injured by careless people. They don't overcome that stuff, man. And then here you come, and she's taking it all out on you and can't even see it. You gotta understand people. You understand people, like when I'm navigating through, like now, it's like it's easy to get along easy, because I know in my mind these people are NPCs. The ones that you cool with, you gonna know it. Like when you navigate through these people, I don't need them to like me, because I know the truth about them. From a spiritual standpoint, mental, psychological, I'm no matrix. I understand. So when I navigate places, I can look how I want, dress how I want. Now, some situations, it will benefit you to dress better. Like when I get to presenting this book, well, I'm going to be suited. But I'm going to always revert back to my caveman. John the Baptist. Wild looking. Them be the best prophets. You trying to tell me a little fruity, zesty looking dude who ain't even got a piece of lint on his clothes is a prophet? It's possible, but unlikely. So, dude, I just really thank the Most High for this stuff, man. I mean, how could you put anything or anybody in front of him? See, y'all not experiencing them for that reason. I'm experiencing them. That's why, like, they be like, oh, you can't do this, can't. Oh, yeah. I'll be right watching horror movie. Most I don't even care. Long as I don't do it. Because my spirit, my soul is sealed off from each other. I'm free. As long as I don't, like, within the parameters of the Bible, you free. What he said, not what man said. You free. These dudes be committing adultery, though. Nah, you ain't free from that. I'm talking about them little nuance type things that the Bible wasn't even concerned enough about to even mention. Like casinos, like gambling, like having a beer. Only thing the Bible said about drinking is don't overdo it. And don't rely on it, because if you rely on drinking, now it's sorcery. See, if you drink because it's, it's just something you do or to unwind, but you don't need it to unwind, come on now. Come on now. But yeah, learn how to pray, man. We got more videos to come. Stay tuned.